And we are live. What's going on, traders? Johnny here with the Investing for Beginners community. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Looks like sound is pushing up. Take advantage of that right before the bell open. No, you know what? We're going to wait. We're going to wait, guys. This could actually pump and dump very, very quickly. So we are just going to wait here. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Today is Friday, January 24th. 2025. Markets open in exactly here. We're going to go ahead and share our link with our LTE team. And if you guys aren't sure, first time tuning in, well, that is the Learn to Earn team that we go live with every single morning, Monday through Friday. They get to watch me trade, get inside my head, ask questions in real time, and connect with other individuals who would like to know more about how they can make money in the stock market too. So market is opening in just a couple minutes. We are looking at sound. Now we are already up over $23 today trading ELAB pre-market, guys. Whew. We made $24 and missed out on an additional $200, guys, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But let's just stay focused right now on market open, the direction that Soundhound is going to take. I do believe it's going to be bullish, but again, pre-market open a couple days ago, it was very just horizontal trading. Yesterday, a lot of volatility. Wasn't sure whether to be bullish or bearish. A lot of consolidation, but some moves to be made, and we did make money on that yesterday. Now it looks like there are some moves being made, pushing up here. If we can stay with this trend line, I'd love to see it. Let's go ahead and buy. You know what? We're going to wait, guys. We're going to stick to the plan. We already made money today. We're not going to overtrade. If there's opportunity, great. But again, this thing can either go up to $17.90 or it can come all the way back down to $15 today on sound. Okay, and it looks like it's already showing signs. Not really a lot of news at this moment in time, but definitely one of those companies that a lot of retailers, a lot of investors are beginning to trade. Oh no. You guys there? My internet is horrible. I may need to fix a few things. Let's take this off, this off. Let's take that off. I do apologize for the quality of the stream, guys. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully it is fixed. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. We're calling CenturyLink today to figure out what the heck is happening. Okay, link is spread around. There we go. Let's see what the volatility is like. Markets are officially open. And let's trade, guys. Let us get it. I'm pumped to be here with you all today. We had a fantastic week. Up over 6 so far. Okay, yeah, this is pushing. This is pushing hard. Can we get some more action? Careful. 17 looks like a new wall here. We're going to go ahead and buy 10 shares at 16.80. Whoa. No, we're not. We're going to go market 10. There we go. Now we want to play with the market. If this begins to sell off, then we will get out of this position, okay? Very risky indeed. Oh, very nice push. I'm going to go ahead and buy 10 more. Oh, wait. No, I sold 10. I sold, oh my gosh. Okay, well, hey, quick $1.72. All right. I really don't want this to whip back down and we get shorts in here. It's going to be insane, guys, okay? It is going to be freaking insane. All right. All right, 1712. And this thing can push to 1787. I want you guys to be aware, okay? This is a very risky trade. There's a lot of probably sellers stepping in. Look at this sell wall here. 1720. 10,000 shares are being sold at 1720 order. There are a lot of buyers coming in though. We are going to buy this dip. Yep, we're going to buy this dip. All right, all right. I'm sorry the quality is so freaking horrible, guys. I have Starlink, so I am working on either getting a better unit. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on, why it's doing that. Okay. I really hope the quality isn't too bad. Okay, we're gonna buy 10 more. Looks like it is bullish. Up 20 shares, 300. Here we go. Oh, let me show you guys my P&L too. I like showing it. Up $26 right now on the day, 1.5% for my account. It's a little bit more than that because there is now about $1,000 in here. So it's like 2.5%. I don't know why that's not extremely accurate. It's looking bullish, guys. Looking very bullish here. Get a limit to sell. 1720. Uh-oh. Here we go. Pulling back. Pulling back. All right, all right. How are we doing? We're not doing too bad. I'm also going to do our recaps, our daily recap videos. They are going to start coming into effect here pretty soon. I know I kind of got lazy on doing recap videos, so I will do a better job at that here moving forward. I'm going to buy 10 more on this little pullback here. We're up 30 shares, $511. Again, this can be very, very bad trade. It could pull back all the way to that $16 pre-market support, which was a resistance level. Okay, I want you to be aware that it can be a resistance level now, or a support level now, because it was a strong resistance level. Okay, now creating a new resistance level. Let's see if it tests the EMA. Still very bullish, coming up from $12 to $17.80. Nice little 3 stages of reversal here. Kind of a rejection period, consolidation period, and now a confirmation period going up to that next high. Now let's see if we get a very big sell-off here. Looks like we are getting a sell-off right now. Now, if this is bullish, if it really is bullish, then this can actually trend up like it did, yesterday it was very volatile, but if we can get some new highs, like we were trading between 1560 and like 1660 range, today if we can get between 16 and 17 and stay there, that'd be fantastic. Okay, doesn't mean it has to. This thing could actually sell off. And again, I can get in trouble for buying at that resistance level, resistance breakout level. Okay. Buy a couple more down here. How was your guys' weekend? What are you guys going to be doing this weekend? Anything fun? Anything interesting? I'd love to know. Back up. Let's see if we get back up a little higher than that $17. I would love to see, guys. I would love to really see $17.90 today. I think $17.90 would be an amazing area. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. because we can clearly see where that resistance level is, very clearly. Hope you guys like the layout too. I know I asked you in a previous live stream what layout you would like to see. I'm actually going to retract that statement because it shouldn't be about what you guys want. It should be about what I am comfortable seeing, looking at, watching, and trading. This is my style of trading, having a 1 minute time frame with the MACD, RSI, and the level 2 market on. This is just something that I like, something I really got used to. These areas where there's smaller screens can actually get more difficult to see, and actually don't necessarily care for it all that much anymore. I mean, you could look at the 5 minute, the 30 minute, and I still use it sometimes in momentum trading. I can very clearly see, hey, where was it yesterday? Where was it the day before? Right? Where is it going now on a 5 minute? Still very bullish on a 5 minute candle. That's why 1 minute candles can be very deceiving. And that's how I actually lost a few bucks, or I didn't lose a few bucks, is how I didn't actually get and make more money trading ELAB today, right? If I would have just looked at the 5 minute and seen how open it was, then I wouldn't have sold on these micro pullbacks here, right? Old one, but this micro pullback scared me enough to where I got out. It pulled back, it went up, pulled back, it went up, pulled back, and it went up. And by understanding that, and maybe not using the 3 charts, maybe using one, I could then identify, okay, wow, I could have bought at this first pullback, sold, bought at this first pullback and sold, or just held until the very clear sign of it actually starting to sell off. MACD was open, RSI was open, all good things were showing signs that this was going to continue to go. I bought at 304, 100 shares, and I sold at 328 for 100 shares. I made $24, guys, in like a 1 minute trade in bed. Okay, now I don't recommend trading in bed, but I did. I made $25 on my phone, laying in bed before I even got out and started my day. And that's a fantastic feeling. Over time, this number is only going to grow. This $20 could have very easily been $200 this morning, and I only risked 300 bucks. Okay, and not even risking 300, because if it went down about 10 or $20, I would have cut my losses. So really only risking 10 or 20 bucks really helped me lock in some profits this morning and manage my risk. Now, ending the week 6 or 7% right now. So if we can make another move with sound here, make a few more bucks, we can be close to 10% profit on the week. And this is what we talk about all the time with our LTE team, in our recap videos and helpful videos all the time, about how locking in 1% to 2% a day can make you 5 or 10% a week, 20 to 40% a month. How would you like to have $1,000 in an account, wake up and trade, and by the end of the month have an extra $200 to $400? And that's just starting out. There's plenty of opportunities to make more money while you grow your account. Now, Momo trading or momentum trading strategy is a lot different than our pre-market strategy, or not pre-market, our open hours during market live stream trading. Okay, it's a little different. It's faster pace. You have to use limit orders. You have to get in and out very quickly. And on the trades that open up during the day at market open are still volatile, but they don't move as quick. They can move pretty quickly. It's just a whole different range, right? Still momentum trading. We're still looking for that momentum move. We are getting some shorts coming in. And this is okay, right? We need to be aware of what's happening. 1 minute candle showing some selling pressure. 5 minute, big 5 minute candle, but still holding above that 9 EMA, 45 EMA, slightly below VWAP, but look at the volume. We have a lot of green volume compared to red volume at the moment, which means there's still a lot of buyers coming in. There we go, pushing up. Try to make our money here. 30 minutes or so, make our money, get out, and go enjoy the rest of the day. Go and start our weekend. Causing a ruckus. What's up? He just says Johnny. What's up? What's up, causing a ruckus? Here we go. Still. Hold on. Getting a push above 17. Here we go. Very risky trade, guys. I do not recommend you copying me today. Very risky trade. I already have a very nice cushion, $25. So if I lost all $25 on this trade, it wouldn't matter. It would not bother me the slightest. MACD is curling over. RSI on the oversold indicator on the 5-minute. I mean, see, and that's why it's so good to wait 30 minutes for confirmation. We don't even have the first candle out. If this first candle closes at 8 o'clock red, then we could get a sell-off. If it closes green, then we could get more buyers stepping in. Okay, but looks right now it's fading away. We're risking, you know, I'm probably going to risk about $15 here to make potentially, let's go up to this, 30 minute, to make potentially another $30. So a 1 to 2 risk to reward. You can see it right here. The red at $12, about less than 3%, to highs of around almost $30, of about highs of 6%. Okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I know we like to stay updated on that. Bitcoin's at 106,000, guys. That's fantastic, right? Fantastic. So that actually breaks our trend line here. And I'm going to actually take this out here, this little golden area here. Mara. So get this. Bitcoin is pushing up today. A beautiful push up from Bitcoin. And Mara is actually not doing anything. Surprise, surprise. MSTR, not doing anything. It's not giving you the push up that you want because both of these companies, MicroStrategies and Mara Holding, are diluting their shares. They are borrowing against their investors at 0% interest to basically buy more Bitcoin at such high prices. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. But because they're diluted, they're not moving the way they used to. Look, I was trading Mara at all-time highs, and I started tracking it because I noticed the dilution and the decay factor. Mara was at $30 when Bitcoin hit 100,000. Now it's at 106,000, and it can't even freaking move. It's not even moving anymore, guys. Where's my text? We got to do this. We have got to put this in here. 106K now. 106,000, guys. And Mara's not where we need to be at all. It's just decaying over time. Same thing with MSRT. Same thing. 48 when Bitcoin was at 100,000. What happened? What happened, guys? Dilution, decay, people investing with shareholders' money, and it's not fun. It's not fun. That's why I've kind of been sticking away from Mara, MSTR, and Bitcoin all as together. I know you guys know I usually trade that. But yeah, I have not been trading it as of late. Talk about risky. Everything's risky. But Bitcoin at all-time highs, 106 right now, almost to 108. Too risky. Now, ELAB could potentially push up again off of this 200-day moving average. Now, it doesn't have to, but it could push back up given anyone who trades at about a 55% return or $1.70 per share. Now, here's the thought. This is my first thought when I used to do this. I was like, oh man, you're right, it could, but more than likely it's going to fade. All this is going to do, in my experience, is it had this nice bull run, hit the resistance once, had 3 stages of reversal, hit that resistance a second time, a double top, and then now it's fading. It actually is below the moving averages. It tested it to go back up. It got rejected. Tested it again, and now it's either going to get rejected and sell off more, or we will actually see this recover. But this is the backside of a move and a lot of red volume on the open. So it's not a company I would trade any longer. That move happened already at 6 o'clock. And you can guarantee I will be waking up at 6 o'clock or maybe even 5:30, 5:45 every single morning now moving forward. If I could lock in, $100, $200 before we even go live with you guys, then I could focus more on training and education while still probably making a few bucks on the backside, but having the majority locked in before we even go live. So let's see, 5 minute, there's some green volume here, 1 red volume, but majority still green. MACD is still open. RSI is still showing signs of it being overbought, but not crazy overbought. Okay. Still very bullish, guys, even on the 30-minute. Let's look at the 4-hour. It is above that 200-day moving average. Now, this is when it would be scary to buy. It'd be scary to buy down under these averages. Yeah, low. You could buy at like a really nice low, 1240 or whatever. But at the same time, this could continue to sell off. I'd rather wait for confirmation like this. That's why there's such a massive move, because once it cleared over here, everyone saw that and we're like, okay, it's bullish. But doesn't mean it has to remain bullish. Still a lot of green volume on the 30-minute. Let's see what I just get more short pressure. I do apologize about my my internet speed, man. I don't know what's going on. Causing a ruckus. What are we in on today? SoundHound AI again. What if it was just working better? Maybe it'll work better like this. There we go. That's a little... Oh, wow. That's way better. There we go, guys. No? No, it was. Keeps going in and out. All right, we got a heavy seller. We got some heavy selling at 17, and then we got some heavy shorters. Some shorts coming in. Woo! Here we go. Is it going to break? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Here we go. Woo! Holy moly. Yes. Push up. Push. Too many shorts are coming in here. Whoa. Yep. We're going to wait and see what happens here. We can all make money. We could all make money here, guys. They're locking in their profits right here at this resistance. Or, sorry, it would be their resistance, our support. Okay. They should be locking in. They could even be adding more to it back down to these 1570 levels. That's why I said this is a very risky stock to trade. Testing moving average here. I'm going to get my stop set. I'm going to get my limit set. 1725. Nope, it ain't going to happen. This is how much I wanted to risk, guys. Risk about $15. It's right back at where it opened at 1660. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. 1650, 16. Still very bullish though. Holding. I mean, it's not bullish, but it's still finding support. You know what I mean? It's still right here, right where it needs to be. The gap up and the pump down, right? The pump up, the dump down. Pump and dump, gap and crap, whatever you want to call it. And remember, you are learning how to trade, okay? You are learning how to trade, whether you shorted or went long. Selling off. 1655. Lacking progress. Lacking progress to the downside. This could be good for the bulls. Shorts are starting to sell here. Shorts are starting to cover. Buying at 17. That's a 4% profit on anyone who shorted it today. Now let's see if we can get a nice little recovery back up to that previous resistance level. That'd be really nice. Bouncing off of 1650. It had to fill that gap, look, it looks like. Okay, now let's see if we get some buyers stepping in. And it starts to actually kind of trend all the way up back, okay? And again, this is, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect trader. Made $25, $24 on my first trade on a very small move. Could have been up over $200 on this move by simply holding it. Again, not a perfect resistance breakout, right? That's why it's so important. What time are we at right now? 7:55. So by 8 o'clock, we will know direction, right? It went from a nice green candle to now a red candle. We were talking about it in this live stream. Exactly that. Hey, direction needs to be in our favor. Now, it could still rally. Look how volatile it was yesterday. Look at these swings that it made yesterday. Buying at that high, that was a 5% sell-off. And then right after a 5% sell-off, it went up 8%, okay? So, I mean, this could actually happen to today as well. Or it can continue to sell off back to those lows, previous lows, and get a massive sell-off, even, 8, 9% sell-off here. But still very bullish overall. As far as indicators, trend lines, still above all of our moving averages. And here we go. Let's see if we can get that bounce. Now, again, I would have loved to buy more down here. You buy at the lows, you sell at the highs. I bought at a fake breakout, right? A breakout early morning. I sold a little on top, right? I bought at 1693. I went to add more at 1710 and sold 10 shares. So, not bad. Here we go, testing the moving average now as a resistance instead of a support. If we can push up past these resistances, these moving averages, then we can get some more bullishness. And if there's lack of progress, then I will simply just get out of my position. Causing a ruckus, brutal, a little brutal, man. I have to understand that momentum trading is get in, get out when the momentum is in your direction quickly. At market open, we need to wait for the day to paint a picture. We need to wait 30 minutes at least before maybe even taking a trade, unless direction's in our favor and we understand that direction. Now, if I would have bought down here at 1650 pre-market, then that would have been the move from 1650 to 17, 4% profit. Okay, it went up 4%, peaked, longs covered, shorts came in, sold off 4%. Now shorts covered and longs are coming back in again. So let's see, we're going to test a VWAP now. And I'm only down $5 on this trade, up still almost $20. So if this can rally very nicely, we can get a really nice trade here. Again, buying at 1650, selling at even 17, that's a 2% profit right there. We want to make sure we hit these big moves, especially when it happens every single morning. Every morning we get huge moves. Look at this move here. This is what I was hoping for. A push up, a sell off, and then a push up. Another 18% push ups, okay? Still possible. Still very possible. Testing VWAP. Okay, broke VWAP, showing signs of bullish. Buyers are stepping in. We're going to get ready to sell. We're going to get ready to sell our shares, guys, okay? We're going to go limit order. Limit order at 1720. Oh, 32. 1720. Sell. Okay, let's see. 1705. 1702. There we go. Beautiful up, guys. Let's go. Push up. If we can get 1720s. I may just get out to break even. It's going to test the VWAP again. Testing VWAP. Sellers at 1704. Just a little bit more pump and we'll just get out for the day on this. Come on, baby. You know what to do. If it breaks 17, I'm going to have to get out. Retesting. Whew, you guys see that? I had my finger on it. I had my finger on the sell. If I let go, it'll sell. Okay. You have a limit order. That's great. You could sell at market. But we're starting to see signs of it being bullish. Okay. 5-minute indication. We're at 8 o'clock. 30-minute is showing a green candle. So that means it is showing signs of it being bullish on the day by simply verifying that 30-minute green candle here, guys. Thank you, beautiful. My wife bringing some coffee in this morning. Here we go, guys. Long, short, it don't matter. We can make money here. Look at the volatility of this thing. Retesting 1680, 1690s. I think it's gonna, let's see, is it getting rejected? I'm still good with the $20, guys. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm trying to make a little bit more here. There we go. Pushing up. It did test that moving average, and we did get confirmation that it is bullish, so it is starting to go up. 1690, 1695. See if we can get past $17. Ooh, I tell you what, I'm cold until the babes brings coffee, and then as soon as I start drinking coffee, my blood pressure starts pumping and starts getting warmer. See here, we're still doing very good here. Let's see, 5-minute. Not looking too bad. I'm going to bring my level 2 down a little bit. Still pushing very nicely. I'm going to bring all these down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's go to 1714. There we go. I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm out. There we go. Not the best trade, and that scary to say the least, right? Very choppy. Still profitable and still pushing, right? Still pushing. 1720 was actually my my first target price. 1714 is where I sold. I don't like this. I did not like this feeling. Buying that breakout here above the moving averages at resistance again, holding as it pushed all the way down to support. Thank goodness I'm a little bit more experienced of it to understand support and resistance, because many people would have probably sold right there. Very scary. Would have sold and been out you know, 6% of their position. It's important to understand the trade plan and stick to it, guys. I knew this would come back up here. It's 1725? No, it hit 1721. I went it to 1720 because of these two candles here, and realistically I sold at 1714, which was just above these two candles here. I figured that might be the area where we are going to find the lack, right? So I like the settings now real quick. I will do a trade recap on these later as well. Extend to the left, extend to the left. Compact. I love this view. I love this view, guys. Buy, sell right here. Buy, sell. There is 17 cents. And then buying here, selling there. It wasn't much, guys. I think it was like, what was it, 10 cents, 12 cents? You guys can always rewind. Making $3 on sound using 700 bucks. $24 on ELAB using only $300. So very different areas of trading. Locking in $27.58 on the day. You guys can see that right here. I don't have any open orders now. My positions is 0. Whew, what a trade, guys. What a trade. It was not the best, very risky. I told you at the beginning, a very risky and volatile company. This can sell off still. It can continue to go up. A lot can happen with this company still, guys, okay? Whew. How fortunate are we to be able to get up in the morning, trade for an hour, lock in profits, and we have the entire rest of the day to do whatever we want, because we had internet or Wi-Fi and a computer, a little bit of money, and we're just blessed. We have the opportunity to identify these opportunities and take advantage of them. So super grateful, super blessed. Let's see, where are we at now, guys? Where are we at as far as profits? Let's go over that now because it is the end of the week. I like to share those with you on Fridays. So if you want to tune in, then you definitely can every single day, Monday through Friday. But hey, if you just want to know what happened on the weekly, let's go ahead and go over the weekly here. Let's go to account year to date for the month. Let's go 2025. Okay, we're up 5.44%, 34.65 for January. Is that right? Yeah, 34.65 for January. Counts up 1,059. A cumulative PL right here, 34.65, 5.44%. is what it's showing cumulative for year to date, so in the first month. And then today's P&L, see over here, 5.9, but over here, what I sent to you guys on the Discord is 2.67%. So again, making 2% a day clearly and easily can keep the bills away in the future. And I just made a video on that. Definitely go check it out. It's in, well, actually it'll be released after today. I'm gonna do a recap, and then I'm gonna do a educational, helpful video after that. So you actually get 3 videos today on Friday. You get my recaps for the day, and I'm actually gonna include my recap from yesterday. We only went over, we only went over 1 company yesterday, and we actually traded 3. Now I did give that to my Discord members, so if you want access to that right away and not have to wait for a video, sign up with the link in the description, first link below, and that'll give you access to our free Discord. 100% free for now, lifetime access. So get in early, get in now while it's free, because I don't know how much longer this is going to be free, guys. I may have to start charging people for access to watch me trade live. You know, we're starting to grow, and we're starting to profit. So causing a ruckus. I bought at third candle and sold for a profit of 19 cents gain a share. Green candle, third green candle. Oh, okay, you got in on sound as well. 1, 2, 3. Good for you, man. Good for you. Very risky, wasn't it? Very risky. That's momentum trading. I would have loved to get in at like 1660s, 1670, selling at 1725. Again, it's not going to be perfect every single time. I was even a little bit cautious of it even breaking 1675 at open. It broke 1675. I freaking smashed that buy order, and it was already up to 1693. So from 1675 to 93, it happened in just a couple of seconds. And then I sold at 1710 when I meant to add to my position, and I ended up selling at 1710, which is fine because it only went up to 1725. So super risky. Causing a Ruckus says super risky, but the rush, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I bet you were sweating too. I just as much as I was sweating. That's so funny. I do apologize, okay? It was a little bit high risk today for anyone who does follow along. Definitely high risk. Yeah, post your P&Ls for me. Definitely in the Discord. Guys, you can post your P&Ls, your mistakes, your losses, whatever you want in our Discord here. Let me pull it up for you real quick, guys. Discord right here. First link in the description. Lifetime access, 100% free, guys. We have over... How many people we got right now? We have 20 people right now watching, hanging out in our Discord, and we have almost close to 300 members. So definitely check it out, guys. My trade ideas. When this live stream ends, if I'm still in on a trade, I will update you here, just like I did here, you know, watching what we're doing with sound, watching it move, and then when I sell, locking in profits. Yesterday we made $20, another 2% profit, which is just fantastic, guys. Okay, definitely check past morning live streams. If you want to watch yesterday's live stream, you can right here. I have them all the way back to the beginning of last year, 2024. So you have already 1 year of live stream content available to you, 100% free, guys. That's what I'm saying. This ain't going to be free much longer. No need to apologize. Following a trade makes it even more risky, but I did it while at work. Oh, man. Causing a Ruckus, you played some double risk today. What was that? Double risk advocate over here or something. Double-edged sword. Not only is he new to trading, you know, trading with the small accounts, taking on those risky moves, but he's also at work, guys, okay? Locking in profits at work while making money is the best feeling in the world. You guys, it is. And you know what's even better feeling? Making money and not having to work for a living. And that's the goal that I want you all to have. And I know you can get there. It's insane. Just a couple of years ago, I was lucky to break even. I was lucky to make $1, right? So to find success and be able to help others is just a really enjoy. Main chat room, go in there, check it out. We talked a lot about these pre-market momentum trades and what we kind of need as far as movement. We need a lot of demand and very little supply. I talk a lot about this in other educational, helpful videos and in past live streams. Swing trades, guys, we talk about this, 3 stages of reversal, how we want to make sure we don't buy in this rejection period as it can continue to get rejected. We want to kind of start loading in on that consolidation period, testing the waters. And then when we get confirmation, we want 20 to 100% of our position in that period of upward momentum growth. Okay, guys, we have that rejection period, consolidation period, and confirmation period. If you noticed, a lot of times people will enter at the top of that rejection, the same way I did today with sound. Okay, the exact same way I did with sound. I entered at this rejection period. It rejected. Okay, it then consolidated slightly right here. Got some consolidation. It didn't know what to do, up or down. And then that's when that confirmation period kicked in. Buyers stepped on the gas and we were able to hit that move. That's 3 stages of reversal in a very easy and simple to understand way. Now, when you add supply and demand, key resistance levels, and some indicators and moving averages all combined gives you a recipe for potential profits. And I say potential profits because even I almost dropped the ball and held the bag on what almost could have been a major dump. It's all about key levels. And now, where are we at? Exactly where I said we were going to be, 17.15, 17.20 again, testing this resistance level. And again, it could still go up, guys. Now, for all of you who know me and have been following along, I do not hold any positions overnight. I no longer swing trade, nor do I invest long term in these high risk cash accounts. Now, I do have a long term holding account with dividends. They pay me monthly dividends. That's how I started this entire channel. Was I love dividends so much, and I love getting paid monthly from them and quarterly. Now weekly, there are weekly ETFs that pay dividends, but that's how it all started, and I still have a long-term holdings on that. But man, what a day. What a day, guys. Look at this move. If I would have just been a little bit more patient here, it's 8:15, 45 minutes after open, and we're already testing the resistance now as a support. Remember, old resistance levels, strong ones that are validated with price action, become new supports. And the exact opposite for when something sells off, okay? Exact opposite for when something sells off. Just like with, let's see, right, I would say that this would have been a support right here. Let's just say this was our support for the day, for the early morning. Now, it didn't break, it didn't hold support, right? It retested it. It retested support. Let me go on the 1 minute here. I hope this is okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Causing a ruckus, prepare for trouble, make it a double. Yeah. Tina, how many candles do you use for this method for resistance support breakouts? Oh, Tina, hi. I always look at the higher time frame first. Okay, I always look at my what? My daily. Your day is going to tell you everything, guys. We had a huge bull rally this day, but it only got up to $25. So right there, I would have put in a key resistance level, okay? Now, looking at the daily, I'm like, all right, I'm starting to see signs of it going up, right? This is actually the 3 stages of reversal on a larger scale. So by identifying, okay, it's bullish on the daily candle. It's been bullish on the 4-hour candles. And as you can see here, once it crossed over that moving average, it spiked up even more. We had 3 huge green candles. Because why? Price action, direction, and momentum was all in our favor this day. 32% profit. It moved $4. And this was on Tuesday, guys. It's not like this was like a year ago or a month ago. This was literally a couple of days ago on Tuesday. Now, I know there's a lot of lines, so let's go ahead and let's talk about them, okay? This was a resistance, right? This was a resistance because it got rejected at these levels. Let me go to the 30-minute here. You see this? I love support and resistance levels. I mean, they are so freaking good. Most of the time, they're extremely accurate. Extremely accurate. It's like throwing a ball on the ground and it bouncing, or throwing something up into the ceiling and it, of course, coming down because of gravity, okay? The point is, this was a key resistance, 1725. Now remember, psychological numbers have more of a reaction and more of a hold, or like a solidification. I'm trying to look for the right word. Round numbers just make more sense psychologically. They just really do. It's a human nature thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it is, okay? Now, see how this pushed up and it held for a moment right here on this candle? If it would have continued to hold, then this would be a strong support. But because it's not a strong support anymore, it pulled and get that nice bounce that we wanted, then this is not a strong indication of support. Now, resistance, it can be used as a good resistance because we know now at 1725 there are sellers. And that's the big thing, Tina. That's the big thing right there. 1725 means there are people who are bringing the price down. They have thousands, if not tens of thousands of shares that they want to sell if it hits 1725. Now, when you get these huge moves, That's usually what happens. Right here at 1380, we had a lot of people buying at 1380, selling at 1380, and we had this battleground. That's what I like to call them. I like to call them battlegrounds. It's like tug of war. Every day it's tug of war. Who's going to win today's tug of war? Who's going to win this 1 minute of tug of war? We have buyers and sellers pulling back and forth. And when there's enough tension and there's enough people buying and overwhelming the sellers, then and the shorters, then we get movement, then we get volume, then we get price action. When there's people that aren't sure, they're not buying at higher highs, they're not selling for lower lows, they're not really doing anything, it's just kind of stagnant, then we know people aren't very interested. Volume here, very low volume after hours compared to volume during the day. And we're going to see that with a lot of companies. But imagine if there was no volume today during hours, during our session, then there would be no movement. And that's what we want. We want catalysts, we want news, we want movement, we want hype. I mean, SoundHound is a piece of crap. There's no reason why SoundHound should be trading at $17. This thing should go back to $8 where it was, $3 where it was. But because we have big major institutional investors now coming in and buying up shares at low prices, free floats at 330 million. So this is not in any way, okay, it's more like almost like a large cap stock. It's getting to that point with a $6 billion market cap. I'm surprised this thing can move. I mean, I know a guy who shorts the heck out of this. He'll short it 50,000 shares. And guess what? He made money on it today, and so did we. There's money to be made both ways. Whether you want to short it and make 4%, go long on it some days and make 5.7%. You know, I dropped the ball on this again. Selling at 17.15 to break even when I could have sold at 17.44 and made an additional, 3%. On $700, $721, would have been like $20 on top of 27. Could have been a nice $50 day. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I hope that helps you understand support and resistance. You can do them daily, okay? You can do them daily by looking at pre-market levels. So like today, let's go ahead and talk about the company you looked at, Tina. If you're still here, I will talk about the company that you called out this morning in our Discord, which was DWTX. Okay, let's talk about it. Are you still here? We'll talk about it and then we'll get off this live stream, okay? So Tina called out DWTX. Okay, cool, she's here. So she called this out, and I don't blame her. It was a great call out. She identified support. I could imagine she identified support at about 1475. Again, a psychological 1475. Who would have thought? Now, this company was trading at $6, so it looks like the majority of that move was yesterday. A beautiful move. Beautiful. If you could have caught this first pullback on the retest at $6 even, beautiful. To even just $14, that was $8 per share. 136% profit. But no, you don't have to stop there. It went all the way up to $29 for a 365% return if you bought at $6. 23% profit. Okay, beautiful call out from Tina. Now, it is the next day. So we're thinking maybe there's a continuation play to be had, because sometimes that happens. You can get continuation plays, you can get sympathy plays, you can get moves that run 3 days in a row. So this could have went from 6 to 30, from 30 to 50, and then from 50 to like 80 on a 3-day run, right? Very possible. Now, this is what I would have drawn, right? Because this is what I would have seen, or maybe I would have seen this right here. Okay, let's see. This is what we see. So at 1475 was your support. You would draw your resistance at about 29.28. Okay, you're gonna put it at the high, but look where it peaked at. That's why I don't really like to use the highs as too much of a resistance, because they can be fake breakouts, right? So what I like to do is, better yet, go right where pretty much it is, right? 23.50 would have been my mark. Why, Tina? Because there are candles, there's more candles in that general direction, okay, right here. That was weird. Can I move this? I've never used this before. Okay, so there was more candles, more price action, and more of a battleground right here. Right here, Tina. Sure, it got a breakout to 29, but how many more times do you think it's going to get up to that point, right? This was because people were getting in, they're buying at higher highs, buying. They kept thinking it was going to go higher, higher. Maybe even just to $30. Just get to $30 and I'll lock in my profits. And it didn't. And at 29 and 30 cents, 29 and 28 cents, it began to dump. It retested this level for the battleground for buyers to step back in and push it higher, and it couldn't. It got rejected. The sellers are winning. The shorts won this morning. Now, moving into it, you see this nice spike up to 26. That was the move, Tina. That was the dang on move. And I've done it many times. I've done it to where I'm like, okay, this thing can push higher. It's got some great momentum, some great news, and it gets rejected. But at the exact same levels. So that's why it's important to have support and resistance levels. Take a week and just draw them out. You know what I mean? Now, moving forward, did this have an opportunity to push up again? Yes, it did, Tina. It really, really did. You could have, look at this. It's a breakout. And this is one of those things that I used to get caught in a lot at the beginning of last year was, all right, cool. It's going to do it again. It has no choice. I already know it's going to happen again. It did it once. It did it twice. It can totally do it a third time. It pushes up. It's up 16%. You add more to your position and it flushes and it gets rejected. And that is the reality of momentum trading. Now, these faders, they will kill you. That's why it's good to have risk management. If you wanted this breakout and it didn't happen, you better be selling before it, you better be selling it when it breaks VWAP. If you're not selling when it breaks VWAP, you better be selling when the moving averages cross over. If you're still holding at that point, then I would consider looking back at some of my older videos on support and resistance and kind of just get a refresher course, maybe draw some lines, take a minute, go. This is what I like to do, guys. It's fun to me. I like to go through and I like to make lines. Like this is at a key support again. STBX, key support. Key support, or is it going to bounce off of that support? It could. Will it? Maybe not, right? It's below those moving averages. A lot of high volume on the day in that first 5-minute candle. So, looking at DWTX, it could still push. Look at it from this viewpoint. Now we're seeing a whole different story. We're seeing a battlefield for support. And we're seeing another battlefield for support. Now this can very easily, it could go up. And you're like, wow, let's go up 57%. I'm going to get in. And that's fine. Totally get in, take advantage, but know your risk, okay? I'm going to risk, let me get in now at $15.12. If it breaks 15, then I get out. Or if you want to risk 6%, if it breaks 14.25 and it just cannot hold that level anymore, I'll sell for a 7% loss. In reality, though, for a potential to make 50%. Okay, so risk to reward management is important. Now, if you are looking to take a trade, I'd be very careful. Okay, a lot of volume on the seller side. It's below the moving averages and it's below the VWAP. Now, entry for me would be right about 16, what's the VWAP at? 1620? So I would set my alert for like say 1630. Set your alert for 1630. If it breaks 1630 and it actually can hold above 1630, then I would consider, okay, hey, this might be a trade worth taking. It's above the moving average. It's above the VWAP. And now if it tests and comes down and it holds, well, we're now trading a little bit of like what is it called? I like this rectangle thing. I never knew I had it. And so it popped up, got rejected on the moving average, tested the VWAP average, got rejected, kind of testing support again. It's coming up to test again. Now, if it can break, we'll get a breakout. And it may just do something like this and just trickle up, for the day. But more than likely on this one, a lot of that momentum, it can very easily pop up, test for a moment or two, you know, maybe even give you a fake out, you know, be like, oh, hey, it tested, came back down, broke out, oh, it's gonna go higher, and then just a quick flush. Okay, can go either way, Tina. So I hope that helps. I know you were watching it today. A lot of key levels and a lot of good information to use moving forward on any trade. That's why I said I love drawing key levels of resistance. Allure, oh man, this would have been a lovely too. I was looking at it. I woke up at 6 o'clock. It was already up. It was already up to $16. I'm like, $16. It's still holding that movement average. I could probably squeeze a couple of dollars out of it, but it's a little bit out of my price range. I don't really like investing in companies above like 15. And good thing I didn't, because as soon as it opened, flush, 51% sell off. I could have lost 50% of my position. So if you're trading with $1,000, you could have lost 500 bucks. Very easy, very quickly. So guys, that is the live trading session for today. 1 hour long Friday session. You guys got to see my trades live, ask questions, talk, hang out. You got to see my entire total account size, my value, the progress for the first month of January. You know, a lot of green days. A lot of green days and not as many red days. And I love to see that. I freaking love to see it. That's exactly what we want for you guys, okay? Look at this. We didn't trade on Monday, so we only had 4 trading days, and we got 3 out of 4 trading days. And look at this. We had a 6% profit, 20 bucks. Or let's just say 2%, okay? A 2% profit, 20 bucks. It's 6.48%. Okay, we're going to talk about it. We're going to say it. And I have a recap video on Tuesday for that. Wednesday, we lost $11, 1%. Keep your losses small. Winners, another 20, another 27. Ending the week, let's see, what's our 5-day total? 10% on the week. If it was a $500 account, it'd be 10%. A $1,000 account, it'd be 5%. And 5 or 10% a week, guys, will grow your account easily over the course of a year. You know, we could be at $20,000-$25,000 by December 31st this year on this account you're looking at right now. And you could follow along with the journey, and you could talk, ask questions, learn as much as you can while we do it. That's what we do this for. That's exactly why we do this. So up $55.97 on the week. And we are coming in hot, guys. I am so excited to trade with you guys next week. It's going to be awesome. I want to leave you with this. Check it out. I want to leave you with this right here. Tina, nice. Thank you for your time. Causing a ruckus. Amazing information. For sure, man. I'm going to leave you with this, guys. $20 doesn't sound like a lot. It's not even very attractive, right, to some people. It's amazing, though. People will work an hour to make $10 or $12. And remember, we all come from a generation where we used to get paid like $7 an hour, $5 an hour. So we come from a generation where we got paid a lot less, but our dollar value stretched a lot more. But today there are people who, you know, they'll work an hour to make $12, but they won't lock in $20 in 5 minutes or an hour. They want more. They want those $100 gainers, $200, $5,000 gainer days. And you'll get there, but you got to start small. You got to lock in those small wins first and then grow from it. $20 a day, guys, is $5,000 a year. So by simply making $20 this year, every day trading with me, you could have an additional $5,000. Now, if we can get to a $100 goal, which is, it's always our goal to make 100 by like, what is it, March? Like March or April, boom, we're in the $100 a day goal. By June, July, we should be closer to $200 a day goal. By August, September, we should probably be hitting those $400 or $500 days. And by November, December, we should be hitting those $1,000 days, all based off of a 2% principal on your account size. $100 a day can make you $25,000 a year. So if you could figure out a way to make $100 a day all this year, you can grow whatever account size you have to $25,000 or more. $500 or $200 a day. It's not on here. I need to get one for that. But $200 a day is 50 grand a year. And $500 a day is $126,000 a year, guys. I mean, don't even get me started if you can make $1,000 a year, $1,000 a day. That's $252,000 a year. You're a dang millionaire. Very close to being a millionaire. So, with that said, guys, I hope this gives you inspiration, motivation, and a little bit of more education to hopefully get you started and hopefully be a success and a catalyst to you. Sorry, I said that wrong. I hope I can be a catalyst to your success moving forward. Tune in, join the Discord, watch us trade live, and remember to subscribe to the channel. We have over 6,500 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great weekend, and remember, let's end the year on a green note. Take care, guys.